What's up, boo? How y'all feeling on this grand night? What you doing? What you got going on? You in your works? I hope so. But look what I'm eating. Strawberry sticks, milk chocolate. They had dark chocolate too, but they all right. They had mixed berry. This is strawberry right here. Got a little chocolate on it. But let me tell y'all what happened today. Boy, I tell you. When I say the towers are falling, I meant it. That's what they look like right here. So, child. I know I really haven't posted today. And when I get to where things is happening, I tend to do that because I'm always take care of me, right? But I still do my works. I still light my candles. I still pray. I still affirm. You know, y'all just don't see me when I'm dealing with nothing too personal, but just things. Life shit happens to me too, to practitioners too. So, my mama called me today. She called me today. And she said, your daddy came over here. I was like, okay, Mom. I said, well, okay. She said, he said that he tried to call you and he can't get you. Now, that's a lie. So either my daddy lied or my mama is lying. But he has not called me. And when I call him, it goes straight to voicemail, which I assume my dad turns his phone off. He old school. You know, when you turn your phone off, you don't see missed calls. You don't know nobody called unless they leave a voicemail. Correct? Oh, okay. Anyway, so back to what Mama said. He came over there and he said that he called you a couple of times and he's not getting you. Hold on, let me put this phone up. So I'm like, he's not, okay, Mom, what's going on? Because I ain't even want to really get into all that. Just tell me what's going on or whatever. Um, Nothing. He just said that he can't get you and you need to call him and blah blah blah. He's sick and this and that. I said, okay, I had called my father, y'all. He just hasn't called me back, so I assumed he gonna call me in due time. I don't know, cause he was calling me every day at the old house, and then all of a sudden it just changed. He gets like that. He gets like that. Oh, okay. Anyway, so I then get off the phone with Mama. I decided to call my father. I called. It rung and rung and rung. Now, any other time, it was going straight to voicemail, but today, it rung and rung and rung. He didn't pick up. So I just don't walk around the house with my phone 24/7 on me. I might leave it upstairs and go downstairs and be doing something else. And that's why if y'all try to reach me, sometimes I don't be having my phone, or I have it on do not disturb. I don't even hear it most of the time, to keep it real, until I go look. Okay, so ring, ring, ring. Can't leave a message because he does not have a voicemail. So I hang up. So I know that he's going to see the call log now because it rung. Y'all, I'm telling you, I worked at Verizon for fucking 20 years. You can't tell me nothing about that. Most time, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to these damn bills and the phone and, you know. Anyway, that's another story. So I laid my phone down and I went downstairs. I came back 30 minutes later, opened my phone. He had called back. So I called him. He answered. And I said, Daddy, I said, Mama said that you was calling me and I wasn't returning your call. He said, I didn't say that. He said, I didn't say that. Okay. He said, but I tell you what I said. Now, this is where it's going to get a little tricky for you. My daddy tells me that he told my mama, this is what I said. If my daughter can't call me, I ain't calling her. Y'all hear that nonsense? Do you see what I'm saying? First of all, why create a problem when there is no problem? Second of all, Daddy, you have never been there for none of us. I am the only child that you got to take up time with you without holding animosity for you never being there. I'm the one that do not blame you for how mama is because I know her heart is broken because of you. But I don't throw that, I don't do that. So why is it that you never been there for us when we were children growing up and you expect me to reach out to you when I'm doing the reaching out anyway? But you ain't even supposed to get all that anyway because you weren't there for us. So what you talking about? Then I goes, and I'm not arguing with him because I have never, I can say at my close to 50-year-old age, I have never had an argument with my daddy. None of us. I don't never remember that. My daddy was a gentleman, but he was a womanizer. We ain't never get whoopings by my daddy. My daddy didn't yell. He didn't cut. He didn't do none of that. But he won't there either. But he came around. He was a rolling stone. He was a fly by night. And he wasn't there. So how you figure I owe you that I have to call you daddy? And why are you creating a problem that's not even there, daddy? Why you can't just call my phone without having something like, oh, she ain't gonna call me? First of all, sir, I am not your old lady. These Carolina, South Carolina, my daddy from South Carolina got it twisted as fuck. Like, they have so many generational traumas. It is unreal. Unreal. My ex-husband, generational trauma, was a womanizer. My dad is South Carolina, womanizer. I mean, they ain't got nothing to do but screw different women. I mean, most of them. I don't never remember. Listen, I'm about to say some shit. You hear me? But that's what he said to me, y'all. And I then say to my dad, I said to my daddy, I said, Daddy, how you know I didn't call you? And I said, I did call you. I called him about 3 times. It always went to voicemail. So I told him, I said, Daddy, how you know I didn't call you? He said, it didn't show. I said, how would you know when it goes straight to voicemail and I'm sorry, it don't go to voicemail because you ain't got no voicemail set up. So how do you know? My phone, like their phone is 100%. It works all the time. Honey, my daddy stay in the sticks. If he get a signal and he got a prepay. I'm going to need for you to get an understanding. The call was not going through. I am damn near 50 years old. Why do I have to lie about that? Just to talk to you. Come on now. He made it seem like I was just not telling the truth about calling him. So at that point, I'm pissed off. I ain't show him that, but at that point, I'm thinking, who are you when you weren't even there. Like, these generational traumas, they got to quit, y'all. I was telling my husband, I was like, baby, why I can't get in here and I want some more. I was like, baby, I said, your daddy that we just met, his father, spends more time with us and so positive than my daddy. Y'all, my daddy went, my brother, one of my brothers told me, when we went down there last, my mom's weekend, birthday weekend, I had already left. Y'all, why my daddy still go down there to check up on my mama. I don't know how that go. You know, my mama. But what I'm saying, y'all, why my brother, the one that drive trucks, was over there. So he had drove his truck down there. And my daddy passed by. His daddy passed by and kept going when he seen the truck. He didn't even want to talk to Kevin. Like, I don't know. I think he got some kind of mental illness or something. Like, all of them do. Their family is fucked up. My father's family, my dad, and I'm going to tell you what I think it is. I'm going to tell y'all some shit. So back when my daddy was born, this some shit. I left my water. Okay. So back when my daddy was born, I don't know how many sisters and brothers he got. They're a weird ass family. But his mama, my dad's mama, had kids. I think in a previous from a previous marriage. Then she got married again, right? She got married again. So she was married one time, had kids from that man. She got married again, had kids from this man. Now, my dad came about from an affair with another man, right? The other man was in love with my dad's mom. And long story short, because it's very long-winded, child, but listen, long story short, her new husband told her she can come home, but she better not bring that baby home, which was my father. She then leaves my dad in the hospital and called her, I think her mom, and told her that she better go get that baby or they gonna adopt him out. This was back in 1952. So her mom got up, went to the hospital, and got the baby. They released babies to, and that I'm talking about 1952 in South Carolina, deep South. He was never allowed to be in the family with his brothers and sisters because he was the outside product of an affair. My father. And wow. So I think it stems a lot from his mom leaving him. He says it doesn't bother him. I've talked to him about it. And he acts as though it doesn't bother him. But I don't believe that I don't believe that for shit. Because how would you feel if your mama she birthed you and chose her man, her husband over her child and left you in the hospital And if nobody came to get you, you was just gonna be gone. I probably wouldn't be in here, honey. But then his grandmama raised him like he was her son. And he said that he always knew. I don't know when they told him. That part I can't remember. But he did tell me the story. And I think he always knew that his mama was his mama, but he always said he'll always say no. That's my mama. His grandma was his mama. So she raised him, taught him how to cook, taught him how to, he talks about it. Now she was an older woman. She was old woman. Old woman. I remember going to her house and she had like I don't know, y'all. I can't explain it. Like a tree. I remember climbing the tree in her front yard and it had like berries on it. She was a dark-skinned lady, but she was so nice to me. And I think she passed away. I think they cut her leg off, like she had diabetes or something. But I remember that. And she used to be so nice to me. And I look a lot like my dad. I look a lot like my daddy. And more than my mom. So I take up after his features, and when I don't know how anyone can live with someone leaving them in the hospital to just die. So I think he has, and I'm not diagnosing my daddy, but I could feel the trauma from that. That created a generational trauma. And let me tell you why I say that. Because how he treats his kids. My daddy married my mama. I got my 2 older brothers, myself. It's 3 of us. Now my sister is a product of another man. We ain't got the same daddy. But my 2 brothers and me got the same daddy. And then my dad had outside daughters from 2 different women. So he has always been like a womanizer, but he's never been really in our life. He paid child support, but he wasn't there. I don't know if he wanted to be there. He blames it on mama and mama blame it on him. But I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying, you got a lot of generational traumas that you are attaching, like somebody attached to you, and then you will let it attach to him, and he don't even see it. It's like you creating a problem and you can fix it. All you gotta do is call me, be a regular daddy, act like you care. I shouldn't have to call you. Just make up for, like, what is that? I got to call you for you to check up on, for you to check up on me, or I don't know. Just when you think about me, just reach out to your daughter. Anywho, I hope I said that right. Because sometimes that Libra, she be, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It's sad. It's sad. I mean, it's like y'all are so fucking traumatic. Y'all, like, this is why I really didn't post today. I'm like, and I know my mama told him that I came down there. And I usually go see him. But I'm like, I didn't want to. Because I be feeling like, why I always come to you? Like, I'm coming down there to see you. Last time I was down there, I went and checked out my daddy. We had to sit on the porch. We didn't even go in the house. And it was hot. I think that Southern Charm was out the fucking door when he did that. I'm your daughter. He had just moved into a new house. And mind y'all, I'm talking about in the country of South Carolina. So, you know, his rent is $500. Imagine the house. Imagine the house. Now, they nicely built, but it's an old house, right? So he had just moved in there. I took him some, what was that he asked for? Some meat. I forgot what I got for him, but I took him there. It was like $10. And I couldn't even go in your house. Like your dog barking like it's Satan. Like it want to bite to my, he'll bite you. And I'm thinking to myself, you gonna let him? Like what the fuck? Your dog gonna bite your daughter? What's wrong? And it's like he calls his dog his son. Like that dog just love my daddy. But in my mind, I'm thinking, you gonna let the damn dog? You gonna let me in the house? What if we got to use the restroom? I don't subscribe to this type of energy. It's so beneath me to be sitting on this hot ass porch. Girl, he didn't invite me in. I'm his child. Who raised you? Y'all ain't got no etiquette. And see, they was not. He wasn't taught that. So I can't knock him for it. But tap in. You ain't got to be a product of your fucking environment. Do better, make better decisions. You got kids. You got a beautiful daughter. You got sons. He don't even talk to my brothers at all. When I say nothing, he don't even talk to my brothers at all. And I used to think it was because of mama, because they kind of like side with mama, but they also seen things that I didn't see because I'm younger. That my older brother remember a lot of things. He still talk about it, and I'm not saying they always talk about the cheating, you know, and daddy say mama cheated too. I believe that too, but in the day, my brothers ride for mama. I'm neutral. And I guess that's why my mama don't like that. I'm neutral to the situation because I wasn't there, bitch. But I allow my brothers to deal with it how they want to deal with it. That is not my pain to carry. But what you not going to do is play me, sir, like you're not going to call me and I'm the only one out of your kids that do reach out. You can't pick up the phone to call me, hey, how you doing? Just because you think we supposed to call you first. No. No, sir, that's a boundary. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not chasing your energy, sir. I love you, daddy, but I'm not chasing you. You should be chasing me. You won't there. I'm your daughter. I should be the apple of your eye. And I am. I'm pretty sure I am. But he's requesting things that he didn't give me. I didn't have you, daddy. You and mama, whatever y'all had going on, they had nothing to do with me. You ain't come pick me up. You ain't come take me to the skating rink. You ain't really buy me no school clothes. Mama did that. And when you did buy me school clothes, your girlfriend used to boost them and bring them in the damn trash bag, which was okay with us. But you didn't do that often, daddy. Oh, God. I should be mad at him. So, y'all, that is what happened to me on today. I feel like a lot of chips and the cards that I pull and the energy that I'm feeling. A lot of towers are coming down. It is a tower movement for a lot of people. Things are moving out your way. You starting to see things clearly. You starting to see things with clarity. People are moving. Things are changing and aligning. And some things you got to cut away. I just can't do that. I'm tired of arguing and trying to push myself and be a daughter to parents that don't like each other or whatever, or that generational trauma shit that y'all got going on, and you act like you don't see it. And y'all old enough where you do not have long. We have more years behind us than we do in front of us. And you could fix it right now. You could, all you got to do is just, you ain't even got to apologize. Just act like a dad. There's no apology needed, not for me. Now for my brothers, I'm sure they want an apology first. My older brother said, "Ooh, y'all, we having a good one tonight." My older brother said today, because I told him what happened, because I wasn't mad, but I was like agitated about it. And I was like, how could he treat anybody that way? But my older brother said, he said, "Sister," he said, "I'm going to tell you when I think Daddy going to call for us on his dying bed to tell us he's sorry." That's what my brother said today. Now, all of us done took some bad things, bad qualities from our parents. My older brother, he turned out to be I don't want to tell y'all that yet. I ain't want to tell y'all that because it's going to lead into something else and the reasons why, and Spirit says stop. So I'm not going to give all that. But that's my life today, y'all. That's what happened. I haven't really posted too much today because I go through things too. Again, them towers are falling for a lot of y'all. Let them go. Let them fall. We'll let the chips fall where they may, you know. Don't force relationships. I'm not going to force any more relationships. I'm not going to do it. I'm come to the point where I just cannot do that anymore. I'm not forcing nobody to buy nothing. I'm not forcing nobody to be in my circle. I'm not forcing nobody to want me around them. I'm not doing it. It's because you are around me because you want to be. And if you want to be, I want to be. If you don't, and you got some juju with you or something aligned first, or you got something behind it, I don't want no parts of it. I don't want no parts of that. I choose to be free. I choose balance. And I'm going to choose my peace. And that upset me today. It upset me so much that I did go work out, though. It kind of frustrated me today to the point where I just was like, I didn't want to post. I didn't really want to do too much. Right? So, that's life. That's how it's going to be. I told my husband, I said, "Baby, it's me and you. And if you go, it's me. I'm going to always be there for me. Even when family don't want to be there, whoever else don't want to be there. I have to stand strong within me." And it kind of like, I was like, what? I'm not dealing with that big motherfucking shit. I'm not dealing with it. But y'all have an amazing night. Thank y'all for letting me unload my day with y'all. It has been a very hectic day. But I kept control of it. I got things done. So, yeah. Y'all join the Zoom lives that I am doing in October. Go ahead and do that. I ain't going to give you no spiel. It is in the shop. Make sure you guys are subscribing to my channel. Like, follow, comment, and share. Because it's the real Lady V. Honey, don't look for a certain niche over here. Niche, what you call it, a niche? I'm all over the place. It's a fucking variety page. I might be cooking. I might be cleaning. I might be conjuring. I might be talking shit. I don't know. But I'm always keep it real with you. Okay? Y'all have an amazing night. I'll talk at you later. Bye. Ashe.